Hello, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that I think many of us can relate to, finding God's peace in the midst of chaos.
That's right, Sarah. Life can often feel like a sea of endless demands, with us constantly chasing dreams that seem just out of reach. How do we anchor ourselves in faith when a world around us is so turbulent?
Well, I recently had an experience that really shifted my perspective. I was feeling lost in the noise, consumed by the pursuit of more, when I was reminded of Revelation 15 verse 1. I saw another great and marvelous sign in the sky. It struck me that even amidst chaos, God is present.
That's a powerful image, Sarah. It reminds me that God's presence isn't dependent on our circumstances, but rather a constant, unwavering truth. It's like the psalmist says in Psalm 46 verse 10, "Be still and know that I am God."
Exactly. I also heard a sermon that really resonated with me. It was titled, "The Theology of Thrift Store Treasures, Finding God's Unexpected Grace in Secondhand Things." It made me realize I was treating God like one of those treasures, finding comfort in Him when it was convenient and forgetting Him when it wasn't.
That's a convicting analogy. It's so easy to fall into the trap of using God, rather than truly seeking a relationship with Him. It reminds me of the parable of the sower in Matthew 13, where the seed falling among thorns represents those who hear the word, but the worries of this life and the deceitfulness of wealth choke it, making it unfruitful.
And that's when I heard that the worship theme was Seeds of Hope, cultivating God's garden within. I realized I needed to shift my focus inward and allow God's love to nourish my soul.
What a beautiful theme. It speaks to the idea of intentional spiritual growth. Just like a garden needs tending, our souls need constant care and nurturing through prayer, scripture, and fellowship.
It completely changed my perspective. The race didn't vanish, but I realized the great and marvelous sign wasn't some external event, but the quiet invitation to find peace within Him. And now, that's my only goal.
That's a powerful transformation, Sarah. It's a reminder that true peace isn't found in the absence of chaos, but in the presence of God. As Jesus said in John 14, verse 27, "Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid."
So, the question for all of us today is, what steps will you take to create a garden within? How will you cultivate seeds of hope in your own life, allowing God to bring forth a harvest of peace and joy?
Let us all strive to prioritize our relationship with God, seeking His guidance and finding solace in His presence amidst the storms of life. May we all find that great and marvelous sign within our hearts, reminding us of His unwavering love.